What is up, guys? I hit the camera again. Anyway, it's your boy Keep It Real MMA. Thank you so much, by the way, guys. I only just started the video 10 seconds in, but I just hit 50 subscribers, so thank you very much. I appreciate all the love and support. I mean, I started this channel about 3 months ago, so it's great progress, man. I'm really grateful for each and every single 50 of you, and hope to continue to grow as time goes by. And just passionately putting across my analytic, opinionated, and whatever view on MMA, because I just love MMA as a sport. Thank you so much for running up my other videos too. My videos have been doing really well lately. Thank you so much. If you could keep running them up, I'd really appreciate it. If you could like and subscribe, I'd also really appreciate it. And if you're new here, and honestly, I love you guys. Thank you so much. And this topic, as you could tell by the title, I'm very confused by what the UFC is doing. Now, I touched, if you run up my last video, the card video, sorry. The second to last video, I went from the prelims all the way up to the main event on the UFC 281 Adesanya versus Pereira. Run up my last video, by the way, where I broke down Adesanya and Pereira in detail, and run up the one before that also, because that was, maybe the third to last, but yeah, Chandler and Poirier run. I went a little bit into detail on that. But in the card video, which is my third to last video, I touched up on these performance bonuses that they're giving out. I do not understand what the UFC are doing. Because, think about it this way, right? These are the bonuses that they gave out, by the way. They gave Fight of the Night to Dustin Poirier and Michael Chandler. Performance of the Night to Zhang Weili, and Performance of the Night to Alex Pereira. Last 3 fights had performance bonuses. Dustin Poirier is a multi-millionaire. Michael Chandler is also a multi-millionaire. Zhang Weili has made millions. Alex Pereira has made a shit ton of money himself. Now, like a lot of people, you're probably wondering if you're watching, you're probably wondering, well, what's the problem with that? This is why I got a problem with it. You got fighters who have made millions in their careers, a shit ton of money in their career. They're far from fucking broke. Far from broke. And you got fighters like Carlos Ulberg, who was a slight favourite, by the way, who I picked to win, brutally knocked out Nikolai Negumereanu in the first round. Like I said in my prediction, Nikolai hasn't fought the best competition, but he was still... oh, come on, man. Fuck. Bro. This fucking website. Anyway... he was still, he had 1 loss at the time. Now he's on 2 because he lost, but he still, he was still winning fights. And don't forget, he beat Kennedy Nzechukwu, a guy who had beat Carlos Ulberg. So he's not beating bums. Like I said, he's not beating the best of competition, but he isn't beating bums either, right? And Carlos Ulberg just absolutely wiped the floor with him in the first round and KO'd him stiff out cold. And you're not giving him a bonus for that? As a slight favourite, you're not giving him a performance bonus for that. That's crazy. Julie Arce, Montel Jackson, nobody deserved the bonus there. Michael Trizano, Sung Woo Choi was Fight of the Night, in my opinion. That was Fight of the Night. They were dropping each other left, right, and centre. There was a double knockdown right at the start of the fight, like fucking a minute in. They both dropped each other at the same time. Like, that was fucking fireworks from the beginning. That's Fight of the Night, in my opinion. These are fighters that need that type of money. Could have given one to Mafrovola for knocking out Ottoman Zaitar, a guy that was undefeated. Don't get me wrong, Ottoman shit and on the sauce. But in the first round, he beat a sauced up guy in the first round, knocked him out cold. No bonus. Andre Petroski and Wellington Turman, I understand Petroski didn't deserve a bonus, but he did do very well. Erin Blanchfield, Molly McCann, I've seen a lot of people advocating for Erin Blanchfield to get a bonus, and I completely disagree. I agree with the UFC not giving her a bonus. She was a minus 380 favourite over Molly McCann being a 310 underdog. Erin Blanchfield did what she was supposed to do. This is why she was lock of the card. And not just any lock of the card. She was such a big favourite that it was ridiculous. Like, it was ridiculous favourite. And she did what she had to do to win that fight. She did what she was supposed to do. And like I said, I respect fighters that do. If you watch my previous videos, I respect fighters that do what they're supposed to do. Because there's a lot of them these days that don't. And Erin Blanchfield did what she had to do. So to me, that's not performance bonus worthy. You can't be that big of a favourite, do exactly what you were supposed to do and get a bonus. Doesn't work like that. Could have given one to Ryan Spann. I mean, he knocked out Dominic Reyes in the first round. And, he was a slight underdog. Could have done that. Now, this is where he gets into weird territory. You don't give Renato Moicano a fucking performance of the night. He dominated Brad Riddell in that first round from start to finish. From that 2 minutes and... Where's my math? 2 minutes and 30 seconds that they were fighting. You don't give Renato Moicano that bonus? Really? Cracking Riddell with hella good shots and choking him out? Wow. That's mad. As a slight favourite, by the way. A slight favourite. I picked Renato Moicano. You don't doubt my picks. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Renato Moicano, slight favourite, and did that. Destroyed Riddell. Destroyed him. Dan Hooker didn't deserve a bonus, in my opinion. Dustin Poirier, Michael Chandler put on a hell of a fight, but it weren't... After the first round, was it really a great fight? Not really, the first round carried it. But like I said, they're multi-millionaires, they don't need it. Zhang Weili didn't need it. She was a massive favourite. Didn't need it. Didn't need it. She's made millions, and on top of that, she did exactly what she was supposed to do. Exactly like Erin Blanchfield, she did exactly what she was supposed to do and got the win. Israel Adesanya, Alex Pereira, it was a great knockout, but the fight was relatively competitive. Pereira was on his... Sorry. I had Adesanya 3-1 up going into the fifth. But Alex Pereira was winning the first until he got cracked right at the last second and hit with a very late shot after the bell. Alex Pereira won round 2, only lost round 3 because of grappling. Almost won round 4, and then clearly won round 5. He made Israel botched, frozen like Ilsa. So yeah, but yeah. So I don't understand where the UFC is going with this. Like, these are the people I would have given the bonus to. Carlos Ulberg, Trizano Sungwoo Choi, right, hold on. Carlos Ulberg, performance of the night. Michael Trizano Sungwoo Choi, fight of the night. Trying to think. Matt Favola was the favourite going into it. But still, he was only a slight favourite. Matt Favola, performance of the night, right? So you got 4 or 5 to give out. If you've got 5 to give out, Ryan Spann, Renato Moicano. If you only got 4 to give out, instead of Ryan Spann, just Renato Moicano. Actually, no. Because Chris Gutierrez, you've got to give a performance for that. Because he wasn't a massive favourite. And he did that to Frankie, and I know Frankie's chinny, and he's just, his last fight, and he's taking all the damage, but still. Yeah, fuck Ryan Spann there. We'll go Chris Gutierrez, Renato Moicano, Matt Favola, Michael Trizano, Sungwoo Choi, Carlos Ulberg. That's why I would have given the performance bonuses to. These people who are not rich, these people who are not, made a shit ton of money in fighting. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I don't know their personal bank account. I don't know, they might have a lot of money in the bank. I don't know. They might own some businesses. They might, they might have these types of, resources. But I'm talking about just fighting in general. I know for a fact these fighters haven't made that much. Because some of them haven't even had that many fights in UFC. So, going off that presumption, most of them are making their way up. They won't have time to work on these businesses most of the time. Unless they had it before they joined. It's like, you've got these fighters who are bottom of the barrel on their contracts, on their new UFC contract, and I know Michael Trizano was on his last fight of his contract, but it's the fact that you've got people like that making low-tier UFC money, and then you've got people who've made all their money, and they get bonuses. It doesn't make sense. It's like, yeah, I get it, Alex Perez on his first contract, but He's not being paid 12 and 12. Come on, wake up. Don't be fucking stupid. He's not getting paid 12 and 12. Come on now. You know what I mean? Wake up and smell the coffee. Like, he's not getting paid 12 and 12. And on top of that, now that he's the champion, he's going to get paid pay-per-view points against Adesanya in a rematch. And on top of that, he made decent money at Glory too. And he has a lot of investments. And he has a lot of money coming in. It doesn't make sense. I don't know where the UFC's going with this. They've done it on a lot of cards. Let's say, right, I got their website up here, right? Should I see if they've done it for any other ones? Right, let's have a look at Rodriguez and Lemos. Okay. Neil Magny had performance of the night. He's made a shit ton of money in the UFC. Who else had a bonus? Myro Batista had performance of the night. I completely understand that, but at the same time, he was a minus 345 favourite. Dominated, don't get me wrong, but... So, no, actually, no. I don't agree with them having it. Poliana Viana, completely agree with her having it. She was a slight favourite and got a KO in the first round. Tamiris Vidal, I agree. So, they didn't drop the ball too hard on this one. But they did with Neil Magny. That's all I'm going to say. Let's have a look if they fucked up on any other one. Keita versus Alan. Let's have a look. Performance of the night to Tresean Gore, completely agree. Performance of the night, Roman Dolidze, completely agree. Steve Garcia, completely agree. He was a big underdog. Christian Rodriguez, Joshua Weems, don't agree with it at all, but he is new to the UFC. So, see, these past events, they're doing well, but lately, they just dropping the ball on certain ones. But this one, you know, this card that just went, they're dropping the ball all the time. Like, I don't understand. Like, performance of the night, UFC 280, performance of the night, Islam Makhachev, I agree. Fight of the night, Sean O'Malley, Piotr Jan, agree. Performance of the night, Bilal Muhammad, okay, I guess. Yeah, I can agree with that. Yeah, see, they're doing alright. It's just certain events where they just, like, continuously drop the ball on it. Like, I don't understand. Grasso or Rojo? Let's have a look. Grasso or Rojo? Performance of the night, Jonathan Martinez, agree. Even though it was a big-ish favourite. Dasko Todorovic was not fight of the night. Bullshit. Alonzo Menefield, completely agree. Tatsura Taira, don't agree because he was a massive favourite. Not as big as Pete Rodriguez, but he was still a favourite. But he is young, new to UFC. So I agree with some of them, but at the same time is mad. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully the UFC, you know, buckle up their ideas a bit. But yeah, I appreciate you all. Like I said, thank you so much for the 50 subscribers. Even if you just come and watch, man, I appreciate you. But please consider hitting a like and subscribe. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. This is Keep It Real MMA. See you guys in the next video. Peace.